Congregation Bnai Brith is part of an interfaith effort to provide a meal every Wednesday evening in Pershing Park to homeless people and other people that may be hungry. A group of anywhere from a dozen to 20 volunteers bring food. People come through the line and get a meal. I feel good about volunteering for Congregation Bnai Brith. It has enabled me to increase my understanding of and compassion for the homeless in our community.
I lead a group every month to serve at a transition house, and we serve dinner and prepare lunch. I find the program really fulfilling. Its main emphasis is to solve family homelessness. Being a volunteer is it's grounding. It gives me perspective of how much I have and how important it is to give back.
Our bad days are like good days to them.
The most surprising thing that happened, just like knowing that I was saying like, oh, this man's probably not very nice, like just by how he looked, and he was like one of the nicest people.
This whole experience is kind of like giving me a wake-up call. Like these people, like they're people too, and like you don't know what they're going through. And
they say the one thing is they feel like they don't exist. And so just being able to make eye contact with somebody, I feel like that's the minimum we can do as Jews.
It was extremely important to me and really to my community that I be here tonight to express our strong support for this project.
I think we can, as a community, work together, spread love, peace, tolerance, and understanding amongst each other.
A year ago, when we had a Sunday morning breakfast at the synagogue and invited members of the Islamic community to join us, it turned out to be probably one of the most profoundly moving experiences, certainly in the life of our community and really in my life as a rabbi. What was shared there was an experience of the world that we would all like to be part of.
May all beings everywhere find joy and freedom.
They shall all thank, bless, praise, exalt, and sanctify. And we all say together.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Welcome to Congregation Bnai Brith.
He reached out to all men, women of all colors.
I don't think we realize, most people don't know how many Black Baptist churches are burnt every year. There's a huge number. I, as the sort of the general contractor leader of the group from the West Coast, with a combined group of probably 15 or 16 people from the temple and about the same amount from the Methodist Church, would go there for a week's time, and we would assist in all these different construction-related processes out there.
Every year when there was a new one, I started looking forward to going. It became just something within me that I just wanted to go. I needed to go and help.
It feels like something that we can really do to make a difference in the world. Sort of righting a wrong. Reach out, give somebody something, a service, a product, a hug, just to help there. So people know that we really, felt for them and we wanted to make a difference and help. I think it was a real growth process for everybody to be part of that in the temple here, in the church as well.
We made very good friends over at the First United Methodist Church, and those relationships are ongoing.
We began to create an exchange program with the Leobeck Education Center in Haifa, whereby each summer for the past several summers, we bring over Israeli teens from their school there who live with host families in Santa Barbara and work at Camp Havarim. 11 teenagers have passed through here from Israel, over 20 host families. We just had our first CBB student go that way on an exchange program in Haifa.
And I was sent there to bring the connection between Leo Back and CBB full circle. They empower such a diverse group of people in Israel and even around the world to learn, to succeed, and to really achieve to the best of their ability.
Personally, I have a history of being connected to Israel and that our son served in the IDF. And this is my way to connect to Israel and see the joy and the soul and the heart of Israel, and that's the Israeli people.
Hi, everybody. How many of you have met Frederick before? Raise your hand if you've met Frederick before. All right. So this is a member of our family. He happens to live in Rwanda, and we, together with Frederick, we built a school.
So when I met Frederick, and he told me that what they really wanted to do was to set up a school. That was his dream, because there were so many children in Gisenyi, lots of them without parents and family because they'd passed away in the genocide. The kids were just playing literally in the dirt with no schooling. And we raised enough money to build the preschool. So we're very proud, very happy, very humbled by that project. It's brought a lot of us together at Congregation Bnai Brith.